Okay, number 10. Alexander reads 1/8 of a book each night. How long will it take him to read 3/4 of the book? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw this and I'm going to cut it into 8 parts. So each one of these is 1/8. And that's going to be every single night that he reads. So that's night 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They're asking you how long it's going to take for him to read 3/4 of the book. So, one thing we need to look at is, if this is one whole book, and it's cut into 8s, we need to see what it would look like if it was cut into 4s. So that would be 1, 2, 3/4. So what we're looking at is we're going to see 3/4 is equal to how many out of 8. So we can do that one of two ways. We can count everything but this. So we can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that would be 6/8. Or we can say, what do we do to 4 to get 8? And that would be 4 times 2. And then we say we have to do the same thing to 3. So 3 times 2. And that would be 6. And so the answer is, how long will it take him to read this? It will take him 6 nights. Because 3/4 is equal to 6/8 of his book. Number 11, Carmen measured a room to be 10.5 feet by 12 5/8 feet. And they want you to write the area as a decimal. Well, this one's easy because that's 10.5. Half is equal to 0.5. Your 8s are not quite as easy. They are long. And it's going to be 125. That's 1/8. 3/8 is, whoa, hang on, I forgot my decimal. 375, and 5/8 is 625. And if you really must know, 7/8 is 875. Now you can figure that out by dividing 8 into 5, but it's quite sweet brown. Ain't nobody got time for that. So we're going to put that as 12, and that ain't right. That is not even close to being right. Hang on. We're going to put that as 12.625, and we can just multiply that as decimals. I tried to do it as fractions and then turn it to decimals, but that was a hot mess. So my suggestion is just to do it as decimals. Number 13 is pretty easy. They're asking you multiplying a number by 4/5, then dividing by 2/5 is the same as multiplying by what number? So I guess we can take any number. So I'll take 2 and multiply by 4/5. And that will give me 8/5. And then I'm going to divide it by 2/5. Well, then you got to do the dog commands. Stay, change, flip. And that would give you 8/5 times 5/2. So now let's see what happens. Cancel, cancel. And that gives me 1. Cross cancel here, and that's a 4. So that would give me 4. So basically what you're doing is you're doubling what you had. I'm guessing. I don't know. That question doesn't make a whole lot of sense. But from what I understand, because you're multiplying here but dividing here, you're still going to have 2/5 more than you started with. So I'm assuming it's the same as multiplying by 2. Let's try it with another number. Let's try it with 4. 4 over 1 times 4/5. Okay. That's 16 over 5. Then we got to divide that by 2/5. Stay, change, flip. So we have 16 over 5 times 5 over 2, which is 1 and 1, and then 1 and 8. Okay, and that is 8. So it is the same thing as multiplying by 2. That's your answer. Sometimes with those problems, all they want you to do is work it out and see where it goes. And sometimes you just have to try it with a couple of different things to see if you can get the right answer. All right, hope this helps.